Sarah here from Sew Sarah Style. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's just a quick video. I am doing a roundup of the May pattern for the Closet Core Crew subscription. So every month I've been doing a little bit of a video on that pattern, the specific pattern. I missed April's, which was the mica dress, because I didn't have time to do, oh actually it was March, wasn't it? Didn't have time to do that one, but every other one I've managed to make. So this month I'm not alone in my rundown of the pattern. Sequin Girly Sam and myself, so Sam from Sequin Girly Creates and myself both subscribe, and we often sort of on Instagram have a little chat about the pattern, how we found it, how we got on with it. And this month we both wanted to make the shell top, so we did a little bit of a Zoom and discussed the pattern. We talked for quite a long time. I have chopped it up into just a little tiny snippets of sort of what we thought about the pattern and how we got on with it, really. I'll just put in some footage of us chatting through and seeing how we got on with it.
This is our first ever collab together, and it's only the second time we've ever spoken, isn't it? Because you came on one of the virtuals.
Yeah.
So
hello again.
Hello. And it's really nice. I like doing it like this because we can work it out together and then go away and come back, which I think is quite fun, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think so, because this is definitely something that's going to need to be worked out. I think this is an unusual pattern.
It is. So you and I are both part of the Closet Core Crew.
Yeah.
And we've actually had quite a few like Instagram chats about the patterns, haven't we, as they've been and gone. And this one, as soon as it came out, as you said, we messaged about it. So it's called the Marble Top by Closet Core. You can only get it if you're part of one of the crew packages. So they describe this marble as a beautifully drapey shell top, sleeveless, layered with sweaters and jackets. I don't know about you, I never do that thing with the bit poking out underneath. Do you, under a jumper?
I haven't, no. But this would be an odd bit poking out.
I was thinking that. You just have like one bit poking out. Someone would think you haven't tucked yourself in properly.
Yeah, or you've got your napkin hanging out the back. Yeah.
So it says it's got faced armholes and a pointed hem with unique seam lines. That's the bit that Closet Core are really good at, isn't it? Yeah. Is their seam lines. And a bias cut panel adding visual interest. In the back, a notched facing gives structure and dimension to the hem. Okay, because it's quite a chunky hem as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So I am going to, do you know what? I am going to make it as per the pattern. Definitely.
Yeah. I'll try to.
Have you had a good look at the measurements? Because they seem quite generous to me.
I'm just having a look, because if I did what they said, I would be a size 12. But if I now look at the finish measurements, and they provide a lot of detail on theirs, don't they? They're very, very good. Brilliant. I mean, finish measurement, the bust 48, that's 12 inches bigger.
Yeah. I know, that's just crazy, isn't it?
So that was our kind of initial impression, and Sam's talked you through quite a bit of the pattern, really, so you hopefully understand a little bit about all the seam lines. This little piece here is cut on the bias, so this is what I was calling the sort of handkerchief or napkin little bit. It just gives an interesting shape to it. So we'll hop back on now and just show you the toiles. As you'll see, spoiler alert, I did have a little bit of a problem with the shape of it, so I've now fixed that problem, and I'll come back at the end, as I always do, to show you actually what it's like on now I've fixed it. I've also made, to go with it, a pair of pomona pants, another pair of pomona pants, because to be honest, if it's not fixed down in this sewing room, it gets made into pomona pants at the moment. So slightly pajama-y look, but I'll show you it with those, and also with my onyx pants, which were the January pattern, which actually are designed to go with this as well. So I'll hand back over to us, just showing you our toiles, and then I will see you at the end.
Hello, we're back for part 2.
Yep.
So okay, so we've both done like either a toile to one level or another, haven't we?
Yeah. Well, I've stuck with the original plan and just thought I'd keep it simple, just to check the size, etc. So mine is made, it's all in one colour.
Okay. So shall I put mine on there?
Yeah, definitely. Ha-ha! Oh,
so I did
fantastic.
try mine on this morning with different like bottom halves, because this
Yeah.
is a very different shape top for me. We
Yeah,
talked
me
last time,
too.
didn't we, about I'm a tucking in person, and there's no way you could tuck this in.
And what do you think of it? How do you feel in it?
I really like how different it is.
Yeah.
I like that I've pushed myself to do something that's different than what's in my wardrobe. Even though I've done the 6, that there is still far too big.
That's so funny. So I will tell you exactly that. So what I really love is the shape of this angle here, which I didn't think I would, because it reflects. I don't know if I can push you back a little bit and show you. It reflects really nicely with the V at the bottom here. So I like that and that. But just wait till I turn round. Exactly the same.
Oh, yeah, see.
If that wasn't so stiff, it wouldn't be as bad because it would hang better. But I think what I'm going to do is undo the facing at the side and literally just shorten this back piece and take the sides in. And I think then it'll be gorgeous.
If it was like that, it would be perfect then. Yeah. But you've got so much else going on. I don't know. I love closet core details, but is it they threw too many details into one pattern?
That's exactly what I thought at the start.
Yeah, there at the side, that intentional step. But again, I don't know. It's just, if it was part of a lovely shell top without all this other stuff, but it almost does look like, oh, did they do that bit wrong?
Yeah. I don't know whether you need that step at the side. I definitely think it's got potential.
Yeah.
And I would like to make it again. But as I say, I felt like I needed to make it up first all in one fabric, just to decide where the pattern pieces would work with colour blocking.
And I wanted to just baste it up before I committed to putting all the facings in, because I didn't want to go too far and then be like, no, this is not for me. And again, Closet Core just giving us something interesting and different, which is why I love their patterns.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely is.
So here's the marble top with the onyx pants, and I quite like this outfit. I think it works well together. The thing that I was showing on the video was the fact that the back hem was sticking out too much. So it was too wide, but also the thing I didn't explain was it's got to be interfaced, sorry, and the interfacing that I used basically is too stiff. So it just kind of made it stick out. Now I've just narrowed in the sides, it sort of sits in quite nicely, and I think it works absolutely fine. So I'm really pleased with that. It's really hard to see all the different seam lines on this, but if I can find them myself, there's a seam line there. So this is on the straight grain, and then this bit here is cut on the bias, so it just flows really nicely. I absolutely love the design of it, I have to say. I like the shape of the neck. This then echoes the shape of the bottom, and even though I didn't think I would, I do like the notched hem at the back, and I think it works nicely with these. I'll put them on with my pomona pants. They do look a bit too much like pajamas, but I have to say I've already been wearing both of these separately, so I don't know whether I will wear them together. It doesn't really matter, but I didn't want to, as you know, I'm on a drive to make sure that I use up all my fabric, so if I have anything spare, it just gets made into a top or trousers or whatever. So I'm absolutely loving all my co-ord sets at the moment. As I say, I will be making another one, and it's a colour blocked. I can only apologise, I should really have colour blocked it so you could probably see the full benefit of it, but I'm actually really pleased with the shape of it anyway. So yeah, like I say, maybe next time I will colour block it. I'll be back in a second with my other trousers on. Hang on. So here I am in the pomona pants and the top, looking like a pyjama set, to be honest, but I still absolutely love the pomona pants. So I have actually worn them separately with a plain top, and I think I'll do that with the two of them, just wear them separately rather than together, to be honest. You never know, on holiday it might work, but as I say, I can see many more pomonas in my future. They're just so easy to make, and for me, the width of the leg is just perfect. So lovely, floaty, lightweight trousers. The fabric that I've used is a polyester, so it was another online purchase. You can't always obviously you can't feel the fabrics when they're online, and sometimes you get them and you think, oh, I'm not so sure about that. I love the print, but it is quite polyestery, but because it's such a lovely light floaty garment, I think it's fine. So this will be definitely, I'll be making some more of these up in some of the polyesters that I've got. I love this, really happy with this week's pattern, this month's pattern. And my plan is, as I've said before, is every month just to give you an idea of the new pattern that comes out. So if anybody sort of, you know, wants to join, I know then you can get the back copies if you like, so you've got access to the patterns. Or if you want to, I know that you can subscribe for just the 1 month to get that pattern, and then unsubscribe at the end of the month. So that's another way of doing it. I cannot wait to see what Sam has made with hers. Obviously I've seen the start of Sam's toile, and I know she was much braver than me. She started to do some colour blocking, which I would like to do with another one. But hop over to Sam's channel. The idea is that we both put our vlogs out at the same time. So so I will be watching it with you to find out how Sam got on with hers. So as I say, just hop over to Sequin Girly Creates. I'll put all the details in the box below, and we'll all have a look and see how she got on as well. So yeah, so far so good for these patterns. As I say, there hasn't been a bad one yet. I've really genuinely loved every pattern, and that was the idea when I signed up. I just thought they were talking about a minimalist sort of designer style collection that mixes and matches. Well, absolutely every week, so every month so far, it's done that. So cannot wait to see what they come up with in June. And that's really it for today for May's pattern. So I'll sign out and catch up with you soon. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Bye.